In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect your Mailchimp account to your DPO Store backend. Let's get started. The first step to do is to go to mailchimp.com and sign up for a free Mailchimp account. Once you have set it up and added in all of your business details, log into your Mailchimp account. Once logged in, you will see this screen, and that is how you will know you have set it up correctly. Now that you have a free account, we are going to go to your DPO Store backend and get that set up. What you're going to need to do is ask your DPO Store admin to enable the Mailchimp for WooCommerce plugin. Then you're going to sign in, mouse over WooCommerce and click Mailchimp. This screen will now show, and all you need to do is click the Connect Account button. After clicking Connect Account, a pop-up window will show. In here, you will need to fill in your Mailchimp username and password and click Login. Once you click Login, a new window will show asking for permissions and authorization. All you will need to do is click the Allow button. Once the connection is complete, the text will change from Connection in Progress to Connected and will take you to the next step automatically. Now, if you've already added your address and details to the WooCommerce settings, it will be pulled in here. If you haven't, you can fill it in manually though. Below that is the locale settings. This is set by the country above. So in this case, you can see it is Kenya. So it's pulled in the currency for Kenya and put it into the Mailchimp plugin. Below is the permission settings. If you would like your shop managers and admins to be able to edit the WooCommerce pop-up, then set shop managers and admins. If you would only like your store admin to be able to edit the WooCommerce pop-up, then leave it on administrators only. But this depends on how you run your business and who you want running it. Once you are done, click Next Step. Once the page loads, it's going to ask you which audience you're connecting to. By default, you will have an audience list already created on your Mailchimp account, so you can use that one. If you have multiple, you can select which one you would like to sync to. Below that is a checkbox that, if checked, will sync all of your existing DPO Store customers to this list. If unchecked, it will not sync your DPO Store customers to this list. For privacy reasons, a lot of countries are now requesting that stores don't have this checked by default, but it depends on the laws of your country. Now, below the checkbox, there are fields that Mailchimp have added for the customer subscription notification email. In these fields, you can put in your DPO Store company name, the default contact email for your DPO Store, a subject line such as you have been added to a DPO Store newsletter list. You can add your own custom message below, or you can use the default message that Mailchimp has provided. As Mailchimp has been added to a DPO Store site, you have a checkout page. On the checkout page, you can have three options. The first is to have a checkbox at checkout, visible and checked by default, and customers have to uncheck to not be subscribed. The second option is to have the checkbox visible but unchecked. So if a customer wants to be subscribed to your newsletter, they have to select it on purpose. The third option is to have the checkbox hidden and unchecked. This is used for websites that have Mailchimp, but you don't want customers to opt in at the checkout page. You only want to have it via a pop-up or a page, not via the DPO Store checkout. Below that, you can change the message for the opt-in. If you don't like the default text, you can change it to anything you want, such as subscribe to our newsletter for specials or whatever you'd like to say. It's custom text. Below that is the advanced settings, such as changing the placement location of the checkbox. But unless you have a web admin who specifically knows where you want to target, we would suggest not changing this because it's very easy to break the layout, look and feel of a site by doing this. Once you've done all these settings, scroll up to the top and click Start Sync. And that's all there is to it. Mailchimp is now connected and syncing between your DPO Store and your Mailchimp account. If you want to disconnect your Mailchimp account from your DPO Store, simply open the Mailchimp settings page, go to Settings tab and click Disconnect Store. It will ask you if you're sure you want to do this. You will say yes, and it will remove all of your Mailchimp data from your DPO store. That's all there is to it. Thank you and good luck.